Good afternoon. Today I have the privilege in my first act to present a new award for committee leadership. Long overdue getting our committee people on this stage. This award is intended to recognize a member who has made a significant impact to a committee for the betterment of GBTA and our industry. For our inaugural winner, we think we found the perfect recipient. This individual has been a long-time volunteer in our association. She volunteered for the first GBTA Risk Committee to lend her expertise and importance of duty of care and has been on the committee ever since. The committee has thrived on her selflessness, passion, expertise, and enthusiasm for all the things that keep us and our travelers safe while we're on the road. In addition, the committee has benefited from a colleague that enriches all the lives that she touches. In the words of her fellow committee member, Ray Grave, our award winner has an unstoppable drive and is one of those people whose heart is bigger than this entire conference center. And the Risk Committee is not the only contribution she has made to our industry. Beginning her career almost 50 years ago, yes, I said 50, she spent Saturdays stamping and sorting brochures at her local travel agency where she caught the travel bug, oh boy, and never looked back. Since then, she has worked in numerous industry roles from leisure to corporate to tech and is currently the group vice president at International SOS, where she is responsible for building relationships, strategic alliances, and representing the company with partners all around the globe. Colleagues, please help me in congratulating the first ever recipient for the Award of Excellence in Committee Leadership, the Vice President of Global Travel Industry Relations at International SOS, Wendy Stahowiak. I think we need to get a picture. Where's the camera? Oh, sorry, I got it, don't worry. No, there he is. Congratulations. Thank you, brother. You got it. Well, this has been an amazing convention. I want to personally thank Scott, the amazing staff, and the wonderful, precious volunteers who make all this happen to give you all an amazing attendee experience and an all-time record buyer and supplier attendance. Half of them are left, but trust me. I also want to thank Crystal for 4 years of dedicated service that has led our organization to where we are today. I've known Crystal for a very long time. She's like a big sister to me. And yeah, brothers and sisters fight here and there, but we have worked together for so long, and I can tell you that nobody has or will ever put the work into making this association great like she has. So thank you, Crystal. I want to thank all the volunteers, the committees, the chapters, especially those that ran for the board and put themselves out there in front of all of you. And I want to thank my board. Someone came to me this week and said, "You're very protective of your board." And I said, "No, I'm fiercely protective of them." These people made the decision to take on a second job, and because time is finite, basically spend their nights and weekends worrying about GBTA for no money at all, just because they love this association and want to make it better for all of you. Remember now, as a new board together, all these people have entrusted us to make sure that we have a vibrant future for this association. We spoke this week about a path forward. We talked about all our new ideas and changes that are coming down the road. Now it's time for action. And I'm coming out of the gate fast. Step one, in about an hour, I will be continuing our commitment to win it, and the advancement of female leaders in our industry by appointing Dorothy Dowling of Best Western to a full term as the president of the Allied Leadership Council. And Dorothy told me just now that she is also planning to reappoint Jake Safolia to a full term as vice president of the Allied Leadership Council. Later this week, I'm going to direct the Blue Ribbon Panel on Education to formalize their recommendations and begin to institutionalize them across all verticals of our association to ensure unequivocally that GBTA has the best education product in the world. In 2 weeks, I'm locking the board in a room for 2 days to make sure we do a complete diagnostic of our association, leverage the strengths we have for the future, and make sure we understand all the places that we need to improve your association. And all this will happen before August 20th. See, you, the members, have entrusted us, the board, to lead your association. It is my opinion that you deserve that grind mentality in return. Also, I want to hear from all of you. And we're going to start that right here, right now. Because of our new partnership with Cvent on our app, get out your apps if you're on your phones, or if you're ignoring me and texting, even better, you're halfway there. Go to the app and click on today's session. If you scroll down, there will be a bunch of questions, 3, and we'll be able to get your real-time feedback, and we're going to put it on the board as we go. Is everyone ready to vote? 3 people are? Okay. We had 5 awesome center stages this week. Which one was the most valuable to you? I'm voting for the one I moderated. Okay. All right. That's pretty nifty. So you guys liked Oscar and Mark, huh? A lot of us come to GBTA convention for many reasons. What was your favorite part about GBTA convention in Chicago? You all paying attention to that one for the next meeting? Finally, we got to have a fun question. Now, one of the hardest parts about this convention in my entire life is the food. And I'm not even sure if we're allowed to legally call it that anymore. What did you think of the lunches this week at convention? Ah, okay. All right. It's going down now. People are being honest. Thank you. You'll be seeing a lot more of this technology as we go forward in the future. In addition, I want to hear from you going forward. And instead of making an email box for you to send feedback, I've decided to ask all of you to engage me on my personal LinkedIn profile directly. I will respond to any message. I will respond to any in-mail and send it back. I will accept any connection request from anyone in our industry so that I can hear directly from you and communicate with you in real time. While we never know what the future's going to bring, I'm excited. We have a fantastic new executive director, and although you can't understand him all the time, who loves all of you and this association and this business more than I could ever explain. We have a staff that works their tails off to deliver these events for you, and we have a very committed board full of strong opinions to keep me in check along the way. Most importantly, though, we have all of you, the most passionate members, not just in corporate travel, not just in association, in any line of business. See, remember the member wasn't a campaign slogan per se. It wasn't a creative way to make a speech. It's my commitment to all of you that in each and every decision we make, our first and foremost thought will be you, the ingredients that make GBTA the best association in the world. Thank you.